right, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They'll try the right side with Cook. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long, they're going to throw. His first throw is an interception. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Will muster a little down to the 30. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Nix trying to sneak it. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. So no luck in that final yard block. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Harvey, and he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage, and now Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Allen now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
A gain of 1.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. To the air again, Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
7. Broncos 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Bills going nickel, third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Nix now to throw. Will finds his back. Harvey. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field.
Kick field goal, kid.
That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
First half.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down.
Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Broncos 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On first down, it's Nix. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Nix escapes the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Back deep to return is Davis. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And all right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Harvey headed right. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
He was brought down by Landon Jackson. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Brought in right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Nix with it on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. On the left hash, this would be 43 yards. The kick by Lutz is good, and that gets them back within 5.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running him out for some PATs.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the... zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after
I accidentally hit the pace button.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw for Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Six defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on third down. Allen to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one. Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on first down, Nix. Chased out to his right. He intercepts the pass. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. And to the surprise of absolutely nobody, that penalty is declined, and that touchdown's going to stand.
Yeah, there's times these officials have some legit conversations with coaches with decisions to be made. That time, I don't even think they had to look to the sidelines. They knew that one would be declined.
Broncos 9.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He steps in and makes the interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to bring this back with a pick six and a Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Couldn't pick a play. I said I couldn't pick a play. That's why I hit start. I'm good. I'm ready. Shit, still can't pick now. Oh well.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Shit, man, on that bullshit, man.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Harvey once more. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Throw here, third down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punting unit out now. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
All right, GG's, dog.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.